history, got history. Got me feeling the nostalgia when you look at me. Thinking about what could've happened or what could've been. Finally your face, I know it, that a sight to see. Take my time, then take your clothes off one more time maybe.
Ngayon ay nakikita nyo, diba? Sa likod daw ng bahay namin. Maraming puno. Ayan. Mangga, saging, gano'n. Ayan, simulan na natin. Ay, may kwento muna ako about sa internet. Kasi dati, naka-internet naman kami ngayon. Dati kasi, madaling araw na ako natutulog, gano'n. Tapos, tanghali na rin ako nagigising. Tapos, one time, mga 12 ng madaling araw, tapos wala ng internet, bad trip ako. Madaling araw yun, madaling araw may mga, tapos yun, tulog na naman. Yun lang, share ko lang yun, history of internet. Lahat naman tayo kailangan natin ng internet, diba? Lalo na sa ngayon na pandemic, kailangan talaga natin internet, data. Kasi pag internet, unli naman. Pero may mga internet atang yun. Ako lang ata yung karamihan na mga tao na kung kahit saan pumunta naghahanap ng internet. Parang ako. Kahit saan ako pumunta, naghahanap ako ng internet. Wala, hindi ko rin alam. Kahit wala naman akong kachat. Wala naman akong jowa, diba? Kaya, simulan na natin to. History of internet na to. Yan. What is internet? Internet is a global information network that connect millions of computers. It is growing exponentially and previous nitty information resource that is global and current. Yun, internet. Ang internet ay pagkakabit ng mga computer network na maaaring gamitin ng mga tao sa buong mundo. Internet, pwede natin itong ipang-connect sa mga malalayo, gano'n, kahit kanino. Yun, lalo na yung mga kaibigan mo, diba? Pag pupunta sa mga bahay, sasabihin best, ano password ng internet, best, pa-connect, diba? O relate kayo doon. Kasi ganoon yung mga kaibigan ko pag pupunta sa bahay. Best, ano password ng internet, ganoon. Ayan, number 2. What do we use the internet for? Browsing information. Yun, browsing information. It's apply software for accession the World Wide Web. Number 2, social media and creating awareness. Attract new customer, potential, tends more followers, or just more interesting people by being social and sharing content. For entertainment, music, video, movies. It is form of activity that hold the attention and interest of the audience. Communicating with people over the world. Ito yung mga pwede nating tawagan, pwede tayo makipag-communicate sa mga malalayo. Tulad kung may mga abroad kayong kapamilya, ganun, pwede natin gamitin ang internet para ma-contact natin sila. At pwede din to gamitin sa mga pagpasa ng mga files, ganun. Tsaka, pwede mo rin to pang-chat sa jowa mong malayo. Kung may jowa ka man, kung wala, huwag ka na mag-internet. Nakakabagal kasi ng internet yun diba? Paglalaro ng MF, gano'n. Sharing information. means that people or other entities pass information from one to another. Last, the business to customer model is always straightforward. It when is business sale product online or via mobile device direct to customer. Internet in the 1950s. Yun, the internet has no single inverter. Intense, it has evolved over time. In the internet get started in the United States more than 50 years ago as government went in the World War. Wow, ang tagal na pala no. 50 years na. Wala pa ako noon. 1999 ako eh. Call. Scientists and research use into communication and share data with one another to what was known as their prey. This was in response to Soviet Union bombings and the needs to create a communication network which was free from interference and disruption. Marami kang naririnig na sasakyan, di ba? Yung bahay kasi namin, malapit lang sa highway, kaya maraming sasakyan. Tapos marami din nagchichismisan ng mga ibon. Next, internet in the 1960s. Wow. In 1962, a scientist from Met and DARPA named JCR. Sino kaya yun? Like Lear propose. Ano ang nagpo-propose? Turing. A guaranteeing network of computer that use talk to other. Should a network was innovate government leaders to communicate even if the Soviets destroyed the telephone system. In 1965, other scientists developed a way of sending information from one computer to another that's called fax switching. Faxing switching breaks data down into blocks or packets before sending into its destination. Bago tayo pupunta sa susunod. 'Di ba? Maraming ibon dito. Nagchichismisan kung ano nangyayari sa mundo. Charot. Without parking switching, the government's computer network known now as the ARPANET would have been just a volunteering to enemy attack as the phone system. In the 1969, ARPANET developed its first message node-to-node communication from one's computer to another, but its cache of the network, the internet, was yet to be born. Next, internet in the 1970s. By the end of 1969, just 4 computers were connected to the part of ARPANET, but the network grew 6 states during the 1970s. Packet switching computer network multiply, however, is become more difficult for them integrate into a single world war internet. Marami na naman kayo narinig na sasakyan. Kasi nga, yung bahay namin katabi lang ng highway. Lalo na paggabi dito, maraming maingay, ganun. Pati bata maingay dito sa amin. Internet in the 1980s. Internet in the 1980s. Web protocol transformation that internet into worldwide network throughout the 1980s. Researchers and scientists used to be send files and data from one computer to another. However, this network was still between scientists and researchers from different universities and labs. Next, internet in the 1990s. So, 1999 ako, baka hindi pa umabot. However, in 1991, the internet changed again. Oh, nag-change na naman daw ang internet. Parang ex mo, nag-change, nagbago. Tapos, nakahanap siya ng iba panis. Tim Berners-Lee introduction, the World Wide Web, an internet that was not simplified, a way to send files from one place to another, but was itself a web for information that anyone through the internet could return. Berners-Lee created the first browser and the internet that we know today. Next, malapit na tayo matapos. Tapos ang dami magsasakyan dito. In 1992, a group of students and researchers in the University of Illinois developed a sophisticated web browser that they called Newship. Newship offered a user-friendly way to search. My God, ang ingay! Wait lang! Yan. Oh, doon na tayo sa number 2 kasi may ingay kanina. Moses offer a user-friendly way to science search. The web ins allow user to see words and picture on the same page for the first time and to live it using scroll and flip. TCP and IP was described to be the handshake between computers all over the world. It enabled each computer to have its own identity. The same year, Congress decided that the web could to be used for commercial purpose as a result. Components of all kinds were to set up websites of their own and economic interpret ang sakit ng kita ng goods direction and customer. More reaction social networks site like Facebook have become a popular way to people of the age to start connecting. By the end of 1970s, a computer scientist named Benton Cribb has begun to solve this problem by developing a way for all of the computer on the all of the world's mini network to communicating with one another. He called his invention Transformation Control Protocol or TCP. Later he added an additional protocol known as Internet Protocol or currently we use to refer to there today. It's TCP IP.